Good morning, welcome to Adventures in the TARDIS and some chickens.
It had occurred to me when the doctor's looked this puzzled, gives this puzzled look to his duplicate, and he says, "Sunshine, sunshine, ladybug's awake," and the other one of him says, "Oh, well, I'm not asleep."
Oh, don't worry, he will know that very much so. The stupid thing. Because when she is chased, we don't know how long she was chased, by the way. We know that Shining Armor Matt actually killed us. But when was the change happening? Not, she was not down there for one day. For sure. But he is not even a changeling yet. In this moment.
Yep.
Now, guess which one of them is changeling? On
On this picture, I imagine it actually probably bamboo. But
I
and
mean,
here's
as well.
the extra twist here is he may not be aware of it yet.
Then there is one more.
Maybe that's why the plot thickened.
Yeah, it's in the background. I think it's actually Mirage. Who would have guessed, right? See, let's solve and come and we will see. Part 4. An enduring legacy. This is it! This is what I was waiting for. At last, I have it! This could be anyone at the moment. I am assuming it's either Doctor or Chrysalis. Okay, can for that. Chrysalis, I guess I don't think the Doctor is searching for that. I swear, if my name wasn't Kakako that, it should have been Chrysalis from the start or something to the effect. I mean, we can still go into that. Oh yeah, my name wasn't that, which it isn't. It isn't. Honestly, I even think that should have been my cutie mark instead of this ladybug. But my love and passion for bugs remain just as much as a transformation. A cutie mark or a Chrysalis though would have represented my love of most. I mean, yeah, that would have represented most, but just a mark as well. Is there any way I can change my cutie mark? Yeah, you can cutie mark yourself if you want. Yeah, oh well. Soon it won't matter because I won't have a cutie mark. Soon I'll be able to become anything I please. It is worth for my soon upcoming transformational potential. I might have legally considered changing my public name to something like this. That remains in the back of my mind. It doesn't really matter anymore at that moment. So you won't even be a pony at that point. What kind of mark chrysalis did she find? Something so big that she can climb inside of it.
Well, it's kind of the plan.
Beautiful. Simply beautiful. I declare alone to myself, and all of my lovely boys who hear and listen to me nearby within my atrium. And the world might persist, no work, pony, or anything else is allowed to harm this chrysalis. I just enter it with a faint blue hoof. It is so loud, so light, it is almost white. This transformation must continue unabated, for it is the next step in my evolutionary journey. The multitude of insects in my local vicinity who happen to be listening raise cheer, because of course they do. If their mother and queen are happy, then they have my permission to be happy too. I almost demand it. What are you doing here? And
Wait.
the rest flies up my face and start muttering. At first it annoys me, because my attention is busy on something else, but what alerts me to do, what it alerts me to, I do find notable and super annoying. To this little box run, my mother shoots on behind me.
You notice the mother's in quotes?
I'm assuming that is the spy master. The one who is employing her. Yes, Ladybug. Busy intruding, I see. I say back to my mother, not looking back at her. Ignoring doorbell and dollars, I see my mother returns eagerly behind me. I mean, it can be her biological mother as well. I type, and I ask in annoyance, then without looking back at her. What do you want? As a common courtesy and respect would be nice, my mother requests. Denied, I reply immediately. I begin to eat their almost when you earn it. Until then, you can consider that request a pipe dream, nice? Or if that's all, you can go now. Will you even look at me, Miss Colette? My mother requests irritably. I mean, at this point in time, you might actually wanna get on her good side, so she can assure that no one touches your transformation crystals. For some reason in my mind, I thought that Miss Colette was actually not with either her friends. Okay, yes, I was wrong.
Well, you still might be right, but her mother's here anyway. Quote unquote mother.
I guess I know it, then finally looked at her. As soon as I knew I made nothing at it, this allows me to see something I didn't expect. But perhaps I should have. The way I still can't see my mother because she's wearing a beekeeper suit, so heavy that it might be as well it might as well be a husband suit. I mean, they are not that much different in color. I can't even see her face through that helmet, let alone the rest of her hide. Nice outfit, I command her, and I raise a curious eyebrow back at her. Finally, a compliment. I think that was irony, but We know probably not know what it is. I say my mother. Was that really so hard? And now my eyes at her harshly, then I say them to her. You have no idea. Especially soon, I find it necessary whenever I step into this space. My mother explains to me, and I had to, as her hand steers the mouth to indicate she's looking around, and my private atrium, at home, which is filled with so many insects I've collected over the years. The finest in Expressio, in fact. A fun picture then.
You know, I first learned about the word atrium while writing this chapter.
There you go. You would find it somewhere fascinating.
Yeah, there you go.
This is not an atrium, this is more like they are, most of these are not living bugs.
Like on display.
Yeah. But there are a lot of extra living bugs as well, as you can see.
As they can see too.
Yeah. And they can feel. I just show out to the exit and I propose to rudely. You are always welcome to leave. Gently, as soon as I deliver my proposal, my mother replies. Oh, proposal? I asked why taking it back. Then I lean my head forward again, and now my eyes as I ask. Let me guess, you are willing to put my name in your will again, but it will cost me something. With you, there's always a price. What's your tone with me? My mother stared back at me irritably. This is not the proper way to address me, young lady. It sounds like she is cast out of the family. But yeah, I'm willing to get you back.
Also pay for a price. But anyway, this is multiple times now that this mother has demanded respect.
Yeah. I mean, in a sense, she is the one who just got in without her letting her in.
Well, she did claim she knocked and rang the doorbell, but it was ignored.
Yeah, but so if you knock and press the doorbell, you can't just open the door and go in.
Well, apparently this lady thinks she has that right.
But there is one way you can go in when you think that they are in danger, like there's a fire or something.
It kind of looks like she just feels entitled to.
Yeah.
But this is not her home.
Let me guess. Her name is Karen. Well, it's in your house. It was your house, remember? I made my mother bitterly. Well, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not at your house anymore. This is my home now. And here, I am the queen. Here I don't owe you anything. And here I made the rules a lot. But what does that mean, then? No wonder you can find a husband with that kind of attitude. Well, soon I will not need a husband. I glanced at mother, then asked her bitterly. And what makes you think I even want one? You are a man, my mother replied. And what if she loves other men? Huh? Have you thought about that? Because we know
You
that
know,
exists in Expressio.
probably not if it's not considered proper to her level of society.
Well, definitely not. Thank you for noticing. I asked and I gave my mother a strange look. I wasn't finished. My mother marked me back at me irritably. They continued in a calmer tone. What I mean by that is you are a lady of station, and you have noticed accordingly. What duties? I asked, and I'm thinking back again. You just told me, remember? You said you would only ever ask that under certain conditions. Conditions which I have proudly not met, nor do I have any intention to do so. I have a feeling that while she is gonna be in the cocoon, her mother is gonna come in and interrupt the changing.
I wonder if you think that in any way that the mother kind of reminds you of spoiled rich.
Kind of. Right, because you are so successful as an entomologist, my mother remarked sarcastically, and I can imagine the roll in her eyes to had not have it. I mean, you can see I have all of these. I am successful. I is too, and I expressed. The crown! Yeah, I had the team very well at that moment.
Yep.
I think I know pretty well for myself. This atrium is my home and sanctuary for my little slice of paradise. I live on my roof. And I'm not the only one who will be doing this. Later on, there's gonna be a pony named Feathershy who is gonna do the same with animals.
Sure. That's really, really far in the future from this point, though.
Yeah? If nobody else can appreciate it, then that's our business. I'm satisfied with that, what I have accumulated here. And what's more, I did it on my own. I earned everything I have here, which is why I have the right to rule it. Here, I am the queen, and I shall grant to my guests only that which they have earned. This is me. I must admit, I am impressed with what you have accumulated considering you have done it on your own. My mother admits, in the rarely heard impressed tone from her to me. I so rarely hear a compliment from her that for a moment I am involuntarily taken aback again. Funny enough, he was literally doing the oh, it was that really hard. But she is not complimenting at all. Holy feathers, are you a pure feathers? It's mysteriously precisely how you have accumulated this much fortune too. About the gold pistol. I mean, no one said I can't have a second job.
Yeah?
I have my ways, I assure her. Not all of which I can talk about in public. Let's just say I do certain favors for Ecclesian government. In exchange, they do certain favors for me. I may see whatever I see, my mother observes. I mean, in this case, it makes sense.
Yeah. Remember you said that as you're reading the next sentence.
In this case, I have to be. Yep. I will trust it. So this is something I will do with just any pony, but this is my birth mother. As much as it may annoy me, he knows me too well. She did hate me of sorts. Oh, in the beginning. It makes her privy to some information that isn't available to the general public. So I might as well be upfront with her to limit the game. That's what the deal I have with the government. They changed for some favors and to keep my mouth shut about certain things. I remain my new precious chrysolite, with my eyes shining with delight, and looking grave, and I say, aside from all that, I get extra income from various other sources, from time to time. For example, my algorithm is actually quite interesting to certain scientific communities. They are interested in how I created so many insectoid species. I managed to cool them into coexist in such a limited space to work. Certainly my authority and the method to communicate with these little things have, but what many people don't tend to know is boys are stupid. They are as intelligent as animals. I mean, they are animals as well. And they are sophisticated enough to understand our language for the most part. They just can't speak it. He really is like Fluttershy.
To a lesser extent, yes. It's much more specialized.
Can Fluttershy speak insect?
I think so, yes.
We have not seen her do that.
Oh yeah, we have. We talked to some spiders before.
Ah,
Yeah. Like she requested some to close her window, so one shoots some web at it and then closes it, so she doesn't have to go out there to Nightmare Night.
yeah. I suppose you would know, my mother accepts. If Smoke has been such an embarrassment to our family, but I must admit, your thing is much further than I had anticipated. Maybe there is a market for your talent to considerably greater degree than I had previously realized. He wants to embrace and get her back so badly that she is willing to compliment her. Reggie! Thanks, mother. It's to hear you have approved of your own daughter. After all, it's not supposed to be my purpose in life, right? I'm telling you that I have underestimated you. My mother informed me. Glad to take a compliment. I mean... Why? It's so rare from you that it always catches me off guard. At least in this case it is also my cause. Nice to know that you are capable of this, even if it also requires a slap in the face at the same time. Consider this, if you made it this far on your own, then how much further can you go if you regain our family fortune to make you up? Mother, I am richer than your family.
You might notice this next sentence is in bold, and one of them is in caps.
I am not going to call on my knees and beg for it. I marveled at her harshly. If you think I will, then you clearly don't know me that well anymore. I'm not asking you to. My mother replied with a flat tone. And now one eye at my mother. At least the suit she's wearing. And I asked seriously. Then what are you asking for? I know you. There's always a price for the deal you make. I should have denied it. There is indeed something I want from you, my mother admitted. I mean, it would be funny if it was a mirage all along and not mother.
Well, yeah, as established here, especially if Mirage did some recon, if she is role playing as her mother, she might be doing a flawless performance because Mirage is supposed to be a really good spy, and on top of that, now she's augmented by the Symbiote as well. There's one thing about that, however. Now that she is augmented by the Symbiote, it also means you definitely shouldn't encounter her in the daylight. It's a very minor hint that of what she is. If you knew about those witnesses,
they are inside at the moment.
Yeah.
And we don't know what she's wearing. For all we know, she might have actually just some umbrellas.
Well, she's wearing a hazmat suit right now. Though if it was Mirage, it actually might be part of her form.
Or maybe she was wearing this all the way here, and she was not getting in my sunlight.
Yeah, possibly. If she didn't do that, she put on the suit right outside the atrium, but had to carry that suit all the way there.
Yeah.
Before that.
As much as you have been an embarrassment in the past, you are still my daughter. Am I? As such, you have a duty to your family. That's it? Get to the point already. Get on with it. I demand of her. I want you to marry and give birth to a foal. My mother expressed. At least one. As a lady of station, it is your duty. Oh, don't worry, mother. I will have thousands of little children that I will command as I will.
Yeah, that puts a little extra irony twist to that request there.
What? Did my sister disown you as well? I started glared at her in anger. So I will gonna assume that her mother tried to get another daughter, but she was unable to get a son or daughter. So now this is oh, I should get back to her then. Because there's no other way to keep up the family.
Okay, remember that as you read the next paragraph.
I can't have fun anymore. Yeah, sounds like it. So it is up to you to carry on our legacy. My mother goes on. You did what? I did get what? What are talking about us behind our back? They keep complaining that we have done nothing or to continue our lineage. This is most unbecoming to our family name. However, it was explained that you might be infertile. My mother said. Yeah. I'm saying it in her tone that infertile.
In that middle part, it was like
Yeah. No, that's you, mother. Mother said, if it were apparently erotic blood. Can you imagine the scandal we would suffer if that were true? How dare they accuse my own daughter, the fruit of my loin, and being, yeah, that's the word. I shall not suffer the indignity of repeating it. I mean, I don't know if I'm infertile. I haven't touched the politics before. At that moment of silence between us, I demanded to her accidentally, "Get out!" My mother looked taken aback as she asked in horror, "It isn't really true, is it? Hey, it isn't so." I then moved to the exit. Then screamed more forcefully, "Get out!" My mother screamed. Okay, I don't care for the disgusting place anyway, my mother said as she turned the mouse and said over her shoulder. But remember my request. I can put you back in the wheel and I can put you into family again. Hey, mother, you have nothing over her. If you knew how much money she has, you would know. All that I ask,
So, just outlining a little plan here. Very much conditional, love.
yeah?
I'll love you if you do this and this.
Yeah, once again, I'm gonna be fearful that he thinks that, oh, if I burn down her lovely little atrium, she will come back to me. And she will do that when he is in the cocoon, interrupting the transformation.
I remember a quote from the movie Megamind, as one reporter said to the main character who was in disguise at the time, "Heroes aren't born, they're made." Well, you know what? That same quote could apply to villains too, or monsters.
I mean, you know what? You could say a deal with her. You can say that I'm gonna climb in that cocoon. I have to be there for the moon. And if you can assure that no one touches me, gets inside here or touches it or interrupts me at all for that time, then I will do whatever you say. It's easy to say it, because after your transformation is complete, you can just change and get away from her, and she will never find you. But no, you have to get on her backside. What I ask is that you do the duty of befitting a lady of our station. That is all. A simple request, right? If I have to repeat myself again, that shall be consequences. I growled darkly. I mean, this is when they are some of the noted and sounds are actually writing down a police report and get a, what is it called when you can get close to them?
You might have noticed Crackle got sharply triggered when her mother requested her to get married and have a foal, and then further added, "It would be disgusting if you were infertile."
Yeah. Maybe she had some friends who were infertile.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe she had a sister who was infertile and got disowned as well. And have been shut off from the public. That, oh no, we have nothing to do with her. That would be even darker, if that was true. If I have to repeat myself, yeah, I don't. Fine, I'll think about it. That's all I ask for now, my mother said, as she took her out and finally leaves my kingdom of her awful saint. I mentally wait for her to completely leave my home before I scream aloud in outrage. I feel like this story is something, but this is my home. my precious home, which is filled with my loyal minions. So I don't take that lightly. But then, I look at my precious crystals, and I really calm back down. Soon, I won't have to put up with this donkey dog much longer. Not only do I not need to face the family fortune, but I will soon evolve about one cat entirely. And I knew I will transform into a force that will have a lingering influence throughout the ages. Possibly even greater than this nation's currently wanted princess. But wasn't she actually nice to you? I used to find this perspective wanting until I met Princess Hester personally. When I did, I learned that there is so much more she hides beneath her royal mask. She has so much more, true compassion for subjects, which I generally did not expect. Huh. And whatever what it is like, care for others like Princess does. If I were in her place, it would most likely be far more ambitious. I mean, yeah, you call herself a queen to begin with.
Yeah.
This as it may though, he has not major savage for me. Yeah, he moved the sun. As for that, I'm grateful. I know you are not meaning that. That's why I'm loyal to her and the country. In the nation of hers is really that important to her, then I shall do my best to protect it from the shadows. From the shadows or from within the shadows, right? Both at the same time. After all, unlike my true mother, this princess actually has earned my love, loyalty, and respect. For me, it feels so rare that I could almost marvel at it. I am exploiting her to my advantage too, of course, but that doesn't mean I'm unwilling to be useful in return for the moment. I am more likely to continue to gain favors so long as I cooperate. After all, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have gained any progress on any of my two goals. I would have to say that no, you would need the car here more than her. But sure. I sighed and I looked down while I think back. When I left my mother's mansion, I think she expected me to come back to her and beg for apology rather quickly. After all, while I was there, I was not only an embarrassed man to her in several ways, but I was a drain on our family's fortune as well, because at the time, I was addicted to expensive poly potions, and they were suddenly getting more expensive, and I used up all of the carrier's ingredients. Yeah, I was a drug addict in that moment. I think my mother didn't expect me to anywhere near this table on my own. I wonder if she is proud of that, or if it secretly fascinates her. It also means she lost her leverage over me. Maybe it is both. In any case, if I could have fought on my own, I generally don't want to. After my father died, so I was almost fine. I told they both died for some reason.
Yeah, that upper line says, any case, even if I could have foals, I generally don't want to.
Yeah.
So it means she can't right now, which again is another ironic twist.
I mean, this doesn't mean she can't. It means she haven't tried. But then, if you don't try, you definitely don't know if you can have.
I think there are ways to find out without having sex.
True. I mean, if she wants her mother to leave her alone, all she wants to say is yes, I'm infertile. Right? I don't want to ever be a part of that again. Love is a disgusting weakness that is far more insidious than most civilized. It seems like such a strength while it is there, but as soon as it is taken away, one may find the horse is too cured. Love is a dependency upon an inherently flawed system, so the system is ultimately temporary. I don't want to repeat with my potential fault that I was forced to endure with my mother. I want to put other life through the same harsh bitterness as well. Nor do I have to. Soon, I will be immortal. That shall be my eternal and enduring legacy to our world. Wait, if Chrysalis is immortal, does that mean all the changelings are immortal, or the Chrysalis?
No, it doesn't necessarily mean they all are, but she's been around long enough to live for about 500 years.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's what she means by immortality, is ageless, not unkillable.
I mean, that's not immortality.
Yeah.
If you are unkillable, that's invincible.
Yeah.
Eventually, my word. It's only a matter of time. Soon, my precious. Chrysalis in this right moment. Soon, my precious.
That's what I thought. Pretty good.
I too, and I immediately saw the Chrysalis resting on the back of the bench in my atrium. Soon, you and I will transform the whole world. But something will go awry. And that's why he has to hide. Because the transformation wasn't complete. Would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it might. Though, given her abilities, it's pretty easy to hide. It might cost her energy to hold alternate forms, though.
Yeah, once again, I'm gonna assume that something is gonna go amiss. Most likely her mother is gonna come back. Knowing the transformation.
Despite the fact she said above there that she doesn't want children, being accused of being infertile did trigger her.
Yeah?
It's like she's still bitter about that fact. Maybe especially because her mother said it.
I mean, if you have a disability, it has a high chance of triggering you if they are pushing it under your load.
Yeah. In that same paragraph, too, she also mentioned having some disgust with the experience of love because she once had it and then lost it. And she saw her mother collapse because of that, too. As a result, she sees that experience as a weakness because it's not permanent. There's no reason to value that which will inevitably eventually go away.
And
In her
also, she
perspective,
will
anyway.
be immortal soon, so
Hmm. Yeah.
there's
Well,
one
because
drawback of the immortality. You will see everyone you love to be come and go. But
eh,
he doesn't need love at all, so
right, if she doesn't have love, then would that be easier to
yeah.
be immortal? Hmm? Yeah.
I mean, that's
Anyway,
why they
let's
portray
uh,
all the vampires and other immortal beings that, oh, they have apathy towards everything because, oh yeah, they went through all the things that, oh, I loved, they died, I loved, they died, and soon over, love doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
yeah.
But she's already there at the moment, before even being immortal.
I guess it's her way of trying to prepare for that future.
But doing this paragraph, it does sound like he had someone or somebody, and they left her immediately after finding out that she's infertile.
That'd
That's
be
what it,
another reason to be bitter about it.
yeah, that's what it sounds like. But there's no proof of that. There's no proof if she can have fault at all. And
We
she is
definitely
gonna
look.
be a different being altogether, so even if she's infertile now, she will definitely not be infertile in the new body.
We definitely know that crystals can be bitter and hold a grudge.
Yeah,
But part of it has to do with the fact that to get to that level of existence, she had to use dark magic in order to transform that. That requires her to keep feeding upon others, and that may also have a corrupting influence to one's emotions, just by relying on that magic over and over again.
and that's why the purifying magic of love was the cure for that curse.
Sure, when the other changelings did rely on that by giving love instead of taking it, they transformed, and they no longer required love to live anymore.
That is a curse if we think about that. What she had, that they had to eat love, feed on love,
Thought it was
and being always hungry.
She thought it was worth that price, and then wasn't aware of any alternative.
I mean, there's always a drawback.
Hmm. Yeah, she accepts that too. She was warned about that.
Well, I know for a fact that your mother is not gonna be a good feeding material. Because there's not much love that she can give.
And do you hold your opinion that she kind of reminds you of Spoiled Rich?
No, that's what you said.
Do you
She's
agree though?
worse. She's worse.
Okay. Okay.
I have not seen footage that her daughter that, oh no, you champagne. I mean, she's young at the moment, but
Could you see maybe Spoiled Rich saying, "I disown you because you didn't do as I said"?
yeah. I mean, that's what Diamond knew thought he would say. That's why he was acting how she acted.
I'm not sure if Spoiled ever said that to her daughter, but I feel like she may have implied it, at least emotionally.
Yeah, but we know she can change as well. So that's why I say your mother is, this mother is the worst. Because
Okay.
she's not showing any sign of bettering herself at all. Even after her daughter said no to her.
If she is worse, then maybe she is capable of sending some pony to burn down the atrium. But
Yeah.
I don't know if she'd dirty her own hooves in that act, or take the risk. She's rich; she could just pay for someone else to do it.
Oh, whoops.
And also, one thing you also established about this character just from this one chapter is her mother's very concerned about the image of what's proper.
Yeah.
Social restraint for them all.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that Rex came here. Why were you, why was I showing your face? Oh, you mean Smegma? That's not your face. You know it very much.
It's your twin, right? You can see the resemblance.
One vampire said a long time ago that every couple of hundred years, I remember leaving some important like your own name. Yeah, that would make sense. If, I mean, that's kind of what time Lords are doing with the reincarnation as well, and also the Magi, right? They are just
Yeah.
deleting some memories that they don't need.
Yep.
My face. Actually, it sounds like you are feeling better than last time.
So what'd you think of the chapter?
Hmm. Once again, I'm surprised that she has a mother to begin with.
You thought she just materialized
Alive?
without a
No,
finger?
I mean, he has a live mother.
Life, okay. Actually, we established towards the end her father did die.
Yeah, for some reason I thought that her mother died when she was giving birth or something.
Okay.
I mean, this makes more sense. What you want? That she disowned her. I mean, that's kind of what I thought what made me think that she's alone. Because she was alone.
Yeah. It's pretty clear that her mother's another one of those bullies that did judge her daughter for her cutie mark and all that.
One thing we have not written down, you have not written down. Where is the atrium?
Why is there an atrium?
No, where?
Where? Well, probably in Canterlot. That's where she lives.
I mean, that's probably, but that's why I asked him if it's a known place or anything. You know,
It
that
helps
has
to be.
not been mentioned at all. Or where
It
it
helps
is.
to live where you work, but some of her jobs don't always carry her to do stuff specifically at, and only at Canterlot. That's just where their home base is. But as a secret agent, she's sent wherever the trouble is.
I mean, she
And
said that this is her home, so this is not only an atrium, but also where she lives. So it could be in any city, for all we know. It could be even in the middle of the forest.
I forgot what Smile stood for, but I remember it's had something to do with hunting down monsters. Secret monster intelligence.
Maybe I'm not finding.
Thought it would be pretty easy to find.
No, because Pinkie Pie pops up everywhere with a smile.
Okay. No, it looked like
No, it's it has a maritime investigation league of Equestria.
okay.
It's funny how she becomes the threat that her agency is against.
Exactly. She becomes a monster that her own agency was meant to suppress. And she used to be one of those agents, so she knows how they think and how they operate. Unless it changes later on.
I mean, to find the changing, you have to change as well.
Hmm?
But yeah, that's it for today, and in 3 days, yeah, 3 days we are continuing.
That's right. It normally would be 4, but we did it on one of your work days that you could do it because you just
I'm going
the job for
afternoon.
today the day occurs a little later. Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of the morning, it's the afternoon.
So yeah, thank you everyone for being here, and see you next time.
It was more than I expected to show up. Her name, but this was the music for that hacker leader in Persona 5 going into the pyramid.
Yeah. Can you hear this?
The mother chicken? So it says?
There you go.